Hey, Zach. I think this is a good place to set up a tent right here.
Are you kidding me? It's uneven and there's so many rocks. Hi, my name is Zach Knobel and this is my dad. We're from Troop 210 in Stockton and we'll just be going over parts of a tent for you today and how to set it up.
Well, I've got this footprint, this like tarp footprint in my hand. What do I do with this first?
Well, we don't set up a tent by just setting this on the ground. We first have to unfold it just like this.
What about all those rocks?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. We have to clear all the rocks so you're not sleeping on a bumpy place that's going to hurt your back. And you want to make sure to move over just a little bit because you don't want to be sleeping on a little hillside over there.
Okay, so we got our
So we cleared out all the rocks. We're on an even place. Now, this is a perfect location to set up a tent.
Okay, what's next?
Well, we grab the tent itself. We grab the four corners of the tent.
What part goes down?
Normally it's the part that's just one color. So it's silver or it can be any color, but just it's the bottom part.
Oh, okay. Is it okay to have the tent inside out, or does it matter what side?
It does matter.
Oh.
And we want to make sure the part that is facing where you want to get out will be the entrance. So you either want make sure where your entrance is. Definitely make sure, because if you've got a bunch of trees here and your inch is over here, you won't want to be walking into trees.
Oh, that's a good point.
So here, grab the.
Where do you want to put the entrance?
The entrance should be here, because it's a clearing.
All right.
Just grab our corners.
Okay.
Make sure to put the tent inside, like you said, not having it inside out will cause a lot of trouble. Just grab another corner. If I can find it. Then our entrance is over here. And we find the other two corners.
Oh, so you lay your tent out first?
Yes. You want to make sure your tent is over here and it's not a mess.
Okay.
So have your corners out where everyone can see them.
Is it all right if I step on the tent?
No. That's why that's why we're going to elevate the tent. We don't want it to be stepped on because this material, if it gets dirty, it's very hard to clean.
Ah, so I maybe should open it and step in like this.
Yes, that's why it's inside.
What's the next thing we do?
The next thing we want to do is get the poles out.
Okay.
So get it ready to actually elevate the tent. Normally the poles should be in a bag, so let's get them out. Another thing you should do is stake down. Another thing you should do is stake down the tent first, so it doesn't fly away while you're going.
Do we have to stake down the footprint?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But we already did.
What are those?
These are the stakes. And these are the poles.
Ah.
Now first you want to open up the poles. And you can notice the shorter ones will not go across the distance, so let's use the long blue ones and use the shorter ones for later, but we can't do this right now. Get this prepared. You want to normally put them in the holes like this. Try not to whack myself here. Okay, so we're doing this, and now we're setting up the blue things. And when you're ever setting up tin poles, make sure not to whack them against stuff, because if these things bend, it is very hard to unbend them, or it is very hard sometimes to keep them, because you might need to bind them, like have this one screw. Make sure normally if you're doing poles to have another person help you. They're very long poles.
Now what do we do?
Now we got our two poles. So you want to lay them diagonally across the tent from one side to the other. And have, yes, like this. Make sure not to have these snap out.
Where do we put them?
Across, like how we did the other one. Line it up with the ends. Where the...
Oh, they don't have to be run through any slots?
Well, they do, yes. But you always have to make sure if it has slots.
Oh, look how cool. This tent actually has color-coded slots.
So you want to put them through the blue one and make sure this is the wrong one. You want to make sure it's aligned
Oh,
with what you're doing.
good eye.
And this one, it looks like it should be running this way. So let's put it through the correct slot, the correct thing. To make it easier, you might want to move stuff around. Put the little buggers to the slot. So now we're putting the pulls through the slots. Grab that. There. Now, you want to grab the ends, lift up the poles. We're going to lift up the poles, starting with one end, and then go into the other end, and you will see how this will hoist up the tent. Now, you want to do the other side of the tent, of the poles.
Oh wow, look at this thing.
Yeah, it's starting to become a real tent.
What do we do with these hooks?
So you want to make sure the hooks are on just for extra safety precautions with the tent. So you want to put all the hooks on. Okay, so now we have all the hooks on. So now there are orange slots in the side of the tent, and it's color coded, so you want to put the orange slots through it and just put like this.
Oh, I see. The orange hooks onto the orange. So always look for color coordinated.
Yes, most tents are color coordinated. Because most tents want to make it the easiest possible way for you to set it up. Okay.
Oh wow, this tent's looking good.
It is looking good.
All right, we're all done. I want to go eat.
We're not done yet.
Why? The tent's up.
Haven't you checked the forecast? It's a very high possibility for it to rain today.
Ah.
And just to make sure, if it does, we have to put something called the fly on. The fly is to protect your tent, because feel this. This is mesh. Helped to keep mosquitoes away, but it was not built to help keep rain away. So,
How do you put the fly on?
So again, just like the tent, we want to find the four corners of the fly and match them up. And normally, and you want to make sure the entrance of the fly is where your entrance is.
Ah.
So you're not trying to lift the fly up to get to the entrance because you did it incorrectly. So find the entrance, which happens to be somewhere. Oh, here's the entrance. So I think that's the entrance. So do you guys see how look for zippers? And now you want to put this on the tent according to where the zipper is. And then normally the fly, you have to hook it onto something because you can't just keep the fly sitting here.
Oh, I see. Here's the
And
door
there's little-
for the front.
Yep, so you want to match it up and then hook on, snap, click, put together any way you can with the fly that your tent was made to. And normally it's color coded again. The red tag is matching up with the red tag, so we know we're doing it right.
Cool. Oh, here are the stakes in this little bag here.
Yes.
Where do I put the stakes? Do I put the stakes through? I'm not sure where to put these stakes. Do I put them through this little hole here? Or?
Well, you're not even ready for that yet because you haven't stacked in all these.
Oh.
So you first want to make sure you're done with this before you move on to the second thing. So a stake, you want to grab your hammer, put the stake in the hole,
Oh, that big hole.
and
Okay.
just whack the stake until it goes through.
Okay.
And you want to make sure to do it on all of these so that you're not literally sleeping on air and that your tent won't fly out from under you, just in case.
So what are these little things here for?
Those are guy lines, I think.
Oh, they're for the guy lines.
Yes.
Okay.
So it helps for your tent to be extra secure when you stake them down. Or you could use the rope to tie it to something.
So this is a guy line right here, I think.
Mhm.
And it would go through a little object like this. It's a little plastic piece with holes. And then you would pull it out, get some tension on it. And this would protect, if there's rain, it would allow for a slant for the rain to go off the tent. Even though this is rain resistant.
Just like
block.
a roof.
Yes. Okay, so let's see. We've got our tent staked down, our guy lines are on, our flies on.
Daisy, no.
Anything else we need to do?
I think that's it.
Awesome, I want to eat.
Okay, now let's go enjoy those hot dogs.
Thank you.